What is the most you can do for love? Have you ever experienced heartbreak? But have you ever walked for years because of that pain? Today, I bring you a sad and emotional story. Have you ever heard the story of Selami Salman, known as the Turkish Forrest Gump? His constant walking, day and night, reminds us of the movie Forrest Gump. Before we dive into his story, let's briefly talk about Forrest Gump. In the movie Forrest Gump, Forrest engages in long walks, often without a clear reason or simply following his instincts. The main reason for his walks was to cope with the complex events and losses in his life. After emotional breaking points, such as his beloved Jenny leaving him and his mother passing away, Forrest turned to physical activities like running or walking to escape from his emotional burdens. When Forrest started running, he was actually in search of inner peace, and this action made him feel better. There was no finish line or goal where he needed to stop. One day, he just started running, and he crossed the entire United States, touching the hearts of millions. As he explained it, "I just ran."
Why are you doing this?
I just felt like running.
Forrest's running symbolized his escape from pain, confusion, and perhaps from the uncontrollable events in his life. Running gave him purpose and offered him a chance to clear his mind. His physical journey in search of meaning created an inspiring story, not only for himself, but for others as well. Now, let's talk about the real Forrest, Selami Salman. In Turkey's Istanbul, Selami was a familiar face, someone who had been seen for years, walking along the side of the road or in the median strip by drivers passing by. Videos of him walking were shared on social media under the title Istanbul's Forrest Gump, and after appearing in the media, people became even more curious about this man. It was learned that his name was Selami Salman, and that he lived in the Pendik district of Istanbul. In his 50s, Selami had been walking for miles along the E5 highway for years, reportedly leaving his house every morning, regardless of the season, be it summer, winter, rain, or snow, and walking for hours in the median strip. Drivers who saw him walking sometimes gave him water, sometimes food, and others even tried to talk to him. But why had Selami been walking for years? Was there a deep love story behind this walk? His mother, Medine Salman, who lived in the same building as her son, stated that Selami had been a cheerful person in his youth, very different from his current self. She explained that he had been engaged to a woman he loved in his younger years, but after 9 years, the engagement was called off because the woman's family did not approve of the marriage. Around 10 years ago, he also had an accident where he fell and injured his head. Medine Salman noted that the breaking of his engagement had a severe impact on his mental health, and since then, her son had been walking endlessly through the streets.
Öncesi çok neşeli bir çocuğuydu. Ben bunu bir kız sevmişti, nişanladım. Nişanlı yaptım, 9 sene nişanlılı durdu. Ondan sonra tam düğün şeyini hazırlarken, eşiyesini Allah edek derken nişan bozuldu. Kız tarafı vermedi. Bozulduktan sonra bu da psikoloji bozuldu bunun. Kendini oraya buraya vurdu. Daha evlenmem dedi.
Now, let's watch an interview with a reporter who attempted to speak with Selami.
Kaç defa tur atıyorsun?
Bir tur,
Efendim?
iki tur.
2 tur. Sabah akşam.
Aynen, sabah akşam.
Sabah kaçta çıkıyorsun?
8'de. Söyleyecek bir şey yok. Ne diyorsun? Yürüyoruz işte. Sen de yürü. Sen niye yürüyorsun?
Ya neden yürüyorsun? İnsanlar çok merak ediyor.
Bekle gör.
Peki yürüyüşünün sebebi ne? Spor mu?
Bura iyi geliyor bana.
İstiyorsan.
Yok, kimseden bir şey istemiyorum. Bir şey
Peki.
istediğim yok.
Why are you doing this?
I just felt like running.
I just felt like running.
As you can see, this walk made Selami feel good, just like Forrest Gump. Behind this walk, there was a love story, much like Forrest's. Selami Salman's story, like Forrest Gump's, has become a symbol of deep devotion to love and the unexpected journeys life can take us on. With the pain of being unable to reunite with the woman he loved, Selami walked the streets of Istanbul for years, earning him the nickname Istanbul's Forrest Gump. Both Selami Salman and Forrest Gump navigated their lives with love for the women they adored at the center of their journey. Forrest remained devoted to Jenny for years, while Selami took to the streets for years, embarking on an emotional journey of his own. In Forrest Gump, Forrest walks across the entire country, searching for inner peace. Similarly, Selami walked the streets of Istanbul, missing the woman he loved, embarking on both an emotional and physical journey. For both characters, their steps were filled with meaning, and walking became a coping mechanism rather than an escape. Forrest Gump is known as a character with an innocent and naive perspective on life. Selami Salman's story shares this sense of deep innocence despite the hardships he faced. His pure love for the woman he adored forms the core of his story. Just as Forrest's story touched people's hearts, Selami Salman also became well known among the public. His story moved those who encountered it, earning him the nickname Pendically Forrest Gump. The empathy people felt toward these characters resulted in their extraordinary lives inspiring many. These similarities help us understand why Selami Salman's story is often compared to Forrest Gump. Both characters embarked on journeys of love, and their stories are modern-day epics. For years, Selami Salman walked the streets of Istanbul, every step filled with the longing and devotion he felt for the woman he loved. His story touched the hearts of many, making him the hero of a modern epic. When the people of his neighborhood didn't see Selami for 2 days, they grew concerned. His family reported him missing, and everyone began asking where Selami was. Unfortunately, the search ended in sadness. In the evening hours, the police arrived at his home and found Selami had passed away. Just as in life, he completed his final journey alone. But we know his steps never truly stopped. Each one left traces of love and devotion, echoing in our hearts. Perhaps Selami never reunited with the woman he loved, but he left an indelible mark on this world, reminding us of the power of love and the endless journey of the human soul. For years, Selami walked the streets, longing for his beloved. His journey in this world may have ended, but for those who knew him, there is now a void on those streets.